To better understand what vocal function exercises are and how they work, let's first talk about how normal voice is produced. For normal speech to happen, the voice production system relies on three subsystems: breathing, the vibration of the vocal folds, and resonance. If you take your hand and place it around the middle of your throat or neck area and say, ah, you should feel vibration there, and that is your larynx, the part that is partially responsible for your voice. It has vocal folds that open and close or vibrate to make sound, and we call this part phonation for the official terminology. In order for those vocal folds to open and close, we need air from our lungs to blow them open, and that's where breathing comes in, and the breathing part is officially called respiration. The final part we need for voice is resonance. The sound passes through your throat, mouth, and nose. You can think of the vocal tract like an amphitheater. Sound from your vocal folds bounce off of different parts in your vocal tract and change your voice quality. Vocal function exercises are a series of systematic voice exercises or manipulations to rehabilitate, re-strengthen, and coordinate the laryngeal muscles, restoring the balance among the three subsystems of the voice. This approach views the laryngeal mechanism just like any other muscle system that can become imbalanced or injured, therefore needing rehabilitation. It can be thought of like needing physical therapy after a knee injury. Vocal function exercises have been extensively researched and demonstrated to be effective treatment for a variety of different patients and disorders, such as with vocal nodules or an aging voice, as well as with people who use their voice often, like singers or public speakers. So how do vocal function exercises help restore your vocal function? Well, they target, enhance, and strengthen your normal production structures and function. They also teach you how to produce sound with less effort and with more efficiency. It also works to restore balance between the three systems of voice production, where one is not overcompensating. Vocal function exercises provide preventative protection for people who use their voice very often, such as singers, teachers, radio hosts, and so on. And they can be used to minimize bad coping strategies to voice problems, such as bad vocal hygiene or practices. So where is the evidence? 25 peer-reviewed articles and systematic reviews have shown evidence and data that suggests that vocal function exercises help improve or remediate voice problems. Data has shown improvement in severity of vocal quality, the impact of voice problems on patients' lives, function of the voicing systems, which is information about the pressures and flows in your voice box that occurs during voice production, and anatomical structures, which can be achieved through imaging and seeing how well your vocal folds are closing and opening during voice production. Now let's see these exercises in action.
Now we're going to try some vocal function exercises. There are 4 main exercises, and we're going to start with a warm-up exercise. That's going to be holding the vowel E for as long as possible on a specific note. So I'm going to play that note for you with a pitch pipe app. And when you're practicing at home, you can use a piano or a similar app. It's just on your phone. So here's the note. It's the F above middle C. Okay, we're going to take a nice strong breath, okay, from your diaphragm. I don't know if you can see. Okay, and we want to try to bring the sound forward, away from your throat. We don't want it to sound tense. All right, so here's the note for you again. E is the vowel that we're making, and it's going to be on that note. Okay, whenever you're ready. Great job. Great. Okay, now the next exercise is what we call a pitch glide. Here the goal is to stretch your vocal folds. When we bring our pitch higher, our vocal folds elongate, and that's what we're striving to do here. We're going to use the word knoll, like a grassy knoll, and start with your lowest note and slowly glide up to your highest. And it's okay if your voice breaks as you transition into those higher notes. That's the whole reason why we're working on this. And with practice, you'll be able to do this without the voice breaks. That's going to come from that flexibility of your vocal folds. We're going to go low to high. Okay.
Okay. No.
Good. All right. And then the third exercise is similar to the last one, but we're going to go from your highest to your lowest. So whenever you're ready, from high to low with good breath support.
Okay.
Okay, so now the last exercise is similar to holding out the E sound, but instead of E, we're going to do it on O, kind of like Knoll, but without the N. Okay, you're going to hold it for as long as you can on each of those notes, and I'll play that for you. Okay?
Okay. Oh.
The next is going to be. Good. All right. Next. Excellent. Good, great job. So they're not easy, but those are the 4 vocal function exercises. And the more you practice, the easier it will become.
The use of vocal function exercises is a holistic voice treatment that targets the 3 subsystems of voice production and is used for a variety of patients and voice disorders. Vocal function exercises are a non-invasive treatment approach that involves doing something positive that will strengthen the laryngeal muscles and rehabilitate and restore balance to the voice production systems.